Hello guys, this is a MacBook Air. It's a 2020 model M1 exact model. If you see there, A2337 is the model, and the customer bring it. The LCD is smashed, so we need to replace this LCD screen. See here, we need to replace this one. So what we need to do is these screws we need to remove them, and after that we need to remove the panel, and then we will do it rest of the things. So first of all, we have to remove that battery connectors and that some connections, which is very important. After that we will do the rest of the things. So this is the battery connector, we have to disconnect it. Then if you see here, this is the battery, and here is the touchpad, and here is the M1 CPU underneath this one. So there are the several different size of tools of screws which we need to remove. These 3 screws here, 3 here, 2 of here, and someone I think is repaired it before, maybe somewhere, and they missed that these 2 screws here, 2 here, and normally 2 screw here is 2 here which is missing, and 2 screws are here. So after that we have to remove this antenna wire, and there is a 1 screw here. Once we remove it, then the LCD panel will come off. After that we will replace that new one. And before we doing anything, just keep in your mind, we have to remove the battery connector, so which is here. If you see here, there is this is the metal things we have to lift up. That's the battery is disconnected now. And just to make sure, if you are using the first time or if you are unprofessional, then take a picture, safer side, and then make sure it should be on the right direction. Screws, wherever you put it on, it should be on a, when you put it back, it should be in the right place, because if you mix up, maybe it will be a problem for you. So just to double check it. So when you use this lid, so I use that one is the size of the screwdriver is a AP5, and for the inner side you have to use the different types, T4, T5. This is a T4, this is a T5, as well as maybe you need that one another, the bigger for these screws, which is T8 or T9 maybe. So just double check it when you use it. So make sure it should be on the right, because if you put the wrong one, maybe it will get free. So be very careful. So this one is a T4. So there is a small piece of metal, and here is a T5, which is 4 of them. If you see here, 1 2 3 4. here is another one. It may be a T4 or maybe a T3 could be. So let's try with the T4. If it is no, then yeah, that's a T4. It's the same one. And if you see here, there is another piece of metal, and now what we need to do is use that plastic material and remove this connector. And now push the little pressure on the side if you like that, because this is a plastic thing. This is a bit harder and it's stuck, so when you're removing it, it's very carefully, because if you put the too much pressure, it can be a damage your other part of the device. So just to very careful. There is a one black screw is here. I think it is very important. I could not properly see, maybe that one. And there is a one here on the left hand side. That is why I was really surprising. That is normally this thing is come off. So this is an antenna. So now what we need to do is, that's 3 screws. When we remove it, after that LCD panel will become off. Now I'm using the T8. Here you go. So this is LCD panel is easily come off, if you see here. So we will try with the new one. So what is the method? You have to put that cable on that side and clip this one here and go push a little bit down there, and once this one is fit in, this one will be automatically fit properly. That is the easier method. And now you can push the clip down just to double check it. Everything is perfectly fine. Now we will put all that bigger screws back. So I always put that only one screw for safer side. Now when you put this one, so this panel will be come here and this one will come from that side. So first I will put that black screws. As I told you, this is very important because it will be hold this panel on the side. Before we doing anything, I will just put that LCD connector back and turn that system on just to double check it is that perfectly fine. This is a bit tricky place and it keeps looping. Here you go. Now I will put that battery connector first back. Now I will just test the LCD. Maybe the battery is need to be charged. I think I will put it on charging for a while and then after that I will double check it. Now you can see it's perfectly fine. I just put it on charging because the battery is low. It is working perfectly fine. We will check that with the password, everything. So now we will put that all the screws back, but before we doing, we'll remove that, what do you call that, battery connector. all done now. So it's very simple method. Please like and subscribe. Thank you very much.